everyone. As more people deal with the passing of loved ones, I've been getting a lot of questions from parents about how to talk to their kids about the passing of relatives or others in the family that are close. So, the first question that one should ask herself and how to cope is, what is the relationship between the child and the person who has passed? Because there's all sorts of forms to grieve, and a lot of it depends on what the actual relationship is. So, for example, if the passing person had been a distant relative or even a grandparent who the child wasn't particularly close to, then what the child may be responding to is your grief rather than their own. So they see you sad, and that makes them sad rather than them mourning the relationship directly. If that is the case, then talk to them about that. That it's okay for them to watch you be sad and be supportive of you rather than feeling like they have to be sad as well. An example you can give them would be to say that if a friend of yours broke their leg, your leg doesn't hurt, but you can still offer support and comfort to your friend. And then in a lot of ways, that's the experience that they're having. You can talk to them about the fact that it's okay that you cry when you're sad, and that again, this doesn't have to be scary for them. This is just a sad time for you. On the other hand, if the child themselves had a relationship with the family member, then you need to talk to the child about how to grieve. And that could mean talking about whatever is your religious or cultural beliefs about death, talking to them about being sad and that it's normal to miss the person, but it's also okay to talk about that person, and it's okay to think about them, and that doesn't have to be scary, that they live on in our memories, and that is how we continue to have them be a part of our lives. Finally, if you think about the fact that children are generally self-centered, then what you need to think about is what they may actually worry about is themselves. So the passing of this person may be scary for them because they don't know what it means for them. So try to ask them about what they're thinking, because what they may be wondering is, am I going to die? Are you going to die? And that's the part that's really scary. So when talking about the person who passed, try to talk more about the specifics and as narrow as possible, rather than coronavirus in general. So you can say that a grandparent passed because they had gotten the virus and their body was very weak and their heart stopped, as compared to just saying that they died of COVID-19. Because in this way, you help the child separate their situation from that of the grandparent. It also helps them to separate it from that of your situation. Talk to them about staying healthy and what you're doing to protect yourselves and to stay as healthy as you can. That way they can also feel empowered that this isn't something that is happening out of nowhere, and that the situation is, at least to some degree, under control. The more you can help them understand what is happening and talk to them at their level, the better that they will be able to cope. Finally, it's really important for you to open the door to any questions. Make it okay to talk about whatever it is that they need to say. Their questions may seem really bizarre, or they may even seem inappropriate to you as you're mourning. But remember, they don't have the same sense of tact, so they don't know it's not okay to say that or to ask that. And you want to make it okay. You want to make it okay for them to feel whatever way they feel, whether that is sad in the situation because they're mourning, sad because they see you sad and they're reflecting your feeling, or happy because luckily this doesn't affect them too directly. Whatever it is, make sure the door for communication is open. I hope everybody's staying healthy and safe, and please let me know if I can help with any other tips.